everybody. Welcome into the Shadow 6 Justice YouTube channel. I am the Shadow, and tonight I want to talk to you about the Delphi, Indiana murders of Abigail Williams and Liberty German that occurred in Delphi, Indiana on February 13th of 2017. Now, as we know, the two girls that were 13 and 14 went out for a hike that day to take some pictures and enjoy the day. They had an extra snow day, and they were off from school. And they were kidnapped off of the Monon High Trail Bridge in the Delphi, Indiana Park System in Delphi, Indiana. Now, these pictures here are of Abby and Libby, the two girls that were kidnapped and murdered in Delphi, Indiana. Now, what I want to talk to you about is how the cops talk in code. Cops, they talk cop talk, interpreting what cops are really saying here when they give a press briefing, when they come out to talk to us, interpreting what the cops are really saying to us. Now, they talk in code, cop talk. They can't come out and just tell us everything. They have to hold back what they really know, but they give us little clues. Now, the cop terminology in plain sight. In plain sight means serial killer. And this we know because in the serial murder handbook that's passed out to the FBI for their investigation work, it's in the book. We know it's all about power and control to you, Doug Carter says at the press briefing. Power and control is a type of serial killer. Once again, we verify the source of the information through the Serial Murder Multidisciplinary Perspective Handbook that's given to the FBI. And this is verified also with the source of information here coming from the Indiana State Police out of Superintendent Doug Carter's own mouth. Now, these two sources of clues, hiding in plain sight and power and control here, are both terminologies used by police, by law enforcement, by the FBI. And this terminology is used by them to define a serial killer, to define the suspect as a serial killer. Now, the police, the Indiana State Police and the FBI, from the very beginning here, at the crime scene, they knew that Bridge Guy was a serial killer. They knew this by way of the crime scene and the signatures that were left there at the crime scene that day. A serial killer is defined in the Serial Murder Multidisciplinary Perspectives for Investigators Handbook. It is defined as someone who kills two or more people at one time. The Delphi, Indiana killer of Abigail Williams and Liberty German. He is a serial killer. If you have any information in regards to the man that was on the bridge that day in Delphi, Indiana, the suspect, the person that is in the secondary sketch or the first sketch put out by law enforcement, contact the FBI at 1-844-459-5786. Thank you for watching. I am the Shadow.